in year 3, and after we've kind of gotten our program developing and win with those guys. So I don't think it's changed for us. I think we've changed a little bit in terms of we're going after, like every year we're trying to get a stronger recruiting class, a better player, but still not compromising that culture piece, trying to find the right people.
What were your thoughts on that whole FBI probe that came out recently and what it says about the sport?
It was a sad day for our sport. It's unfortunate that stuff happens.
It's, any idea of just where it goes from here? I mean, obviously, I'm sure you feel like college basketball will survive and move on, but is this something that will change? Do you think we'll have a significant, because the FBI was involved, significantly change how a lot of people operate?
No. I don't.
Yeah.
I don't operate that way.
Right.
But no, I don't think it's going to change how people operate.
Yeah.
We're talking about business.
Right.
Business in general, whether it be sports or non-sports. Every year, people get in trouble for operating and handling their business incorrectly, and they get punished for it. And then the next year, somebody else gets punished for the same mistakes. So unfortunately, I don't think it's going to change anything. Hopefully, what it does change, I hope that young people that come into the profession come in with a I'm going to work the right way mentality and do things the right way. But I don't think it's going to change how certain people, it is what it is. You have some people that view their job a certain way, and some people that view it a different way. Everyone attacks a job differently. So it is what it is.
I know it's the NBA's rule, but would fixing that one and done, that 1 year rule, would that help at least, even if it doesn't eliminate these things?
I don't know. I don't know, because again, like that, this whole topic is something that's so foreign to me because I just don't put myself in those circles. Mm-hmm. I've never done it. I've grown up in in tough neighborhoods as a kid, and I've always stayed clear of drama and distraction, and that's what I see that as being. So it's a foreign topic to me. Like I don't know nothing about it. It's hard to visualize putting my career, anyone putting their career out there to try to get a player. You spend 20 years trying to get to this level, mm-hmm. trying to get to Tennessee or wherever you're at, and now you risk it for what I've read that's going on. It's tough. It's a tough situation.
I appreciate your honesty. Take me one by one through your newcomers and just give us a little scouting report for fans that haven't seen those guys.
Okay. Throw a name at me, and I'll be better off.
All right.
Going on that list.
Let's start with James Daniel III.
Doing very well, and I say that certainly he's nowhere near where he's going to be in a few weeks to a month because I think he's still healing. I think physically, he's certainly not 100% yet, and more so mental, I think, than physical. I'm sure his body is more ready to perform than his mind is. Anytime you miss that much time because of an injury, I think most players have to battle with the fear of getting hurt again, and they might not push themselves as hard as they might had they not been injured. So I think he's got to battle with that part of it. Can he do more? Of course he can. Is he still reluctant sometimes to run and cut off of that ankle 8 or 9 straight consecutive times? Yeah. Is that normal? Yes. For a kid that has one more year of college to try to figure things out. Can't wait until he is 100% mentally and physically. Is going to bring a lot to the table, just experience in general. Any kid that scored almost 2,000 points in 3 years and can shoot the ball like he can shoot it has value. And the best thing about Coach Barnes is he will never bring a player in and allow you to leave this program the way you were when you came. He will always try to add more to your game. And I do think that with James, the biggest challenges are going to be is becoming a really good defender, which he's attacking every day in practice, and becoming a more balanced guard, where now because you have better players around you, being able to turn down that contested shot late in the shot clock and go find people with the pass. So I think that's what Coach has really been trying to develop with him, is just the understanding of that position at a high level. But James will bring just high-level offense. he'll bring experience to the table.
Chris Darrington.
Explosive scorer, tough. Probably, he and Jordan Bowden are probably our two best perimeter defenders on the team right now. Just tough, makes tough shots, makes contested shots, and is one of the most coachable kids I've ever had. And I'm saying that after only a few months of having him, but so far he's been incredibly coachable.
Derek Walker.
Tough, junkyard dog type competitor. Compliments, I think, Grant on the front line and John Fulkerson and Kyle at a high level. Not afraid of anybody. I envision Derek as a guy that would go into anyone's arena and act like he's been there before, despite being a freshman, and go and play his game, which is just to be as physical and go rebound and duck in and post up as hard as he can.
Zach Kent.
Great kid, still developing, has made the most improvement probably of any player in our program since he arrived. Came in, he wasn't anywhere near ready for this. Physically, in terms of just the physicality, the part of running the floor, playing when you're tired, giving multiple efforts. And since the summer, he's made strides that have been unbelievable, and the future is very bright.
Eve Pons.
Similar to Zach, came in and again, being an international kid, it's a different game. The game's way more physical. Eve's body provides him a body that physically, once he gets comfortable with how we play, he should be a bruising combo forward type, small forward who can just drive the ball, finish over the top of people, but still developing and getting better every day.
Coach, good to talk to you. Appreciate it.
So,